get our training partner's hands, okay, down to the mat. So whether it's on the first step or the second step, as he's going to stand up, I hit that knee pull, I get my training partner's hands down to the floor. Okay, from here, one arm comes in front, the other one comes behind nice and deep, and we lock up. Okay, pinch headlock, okay, just like so. Remembering that we always want to make sure that the underhook arm is nice and deep, okay? So that his elbow, okay, is extended. I don't want his elbow down here, where now I'm not gonna be able to hike this arm up, okay? So you can get too strong in this position. Also, I don't want this to be so loose that he just slips the elbow between me and him, and now I can't get it out, or now I can't use the pinch headlock. So I make sure that my shoulder, okay, and elbow are nice and deep. My right arm is framing in front, and we lock up, okay, just like so. Now from here, as I go to shift my hips out, okay, I get to this position. I want to be on my side as best as possible. It's going to make the slide by easy. Now I look down at the floor, and I shrug my shoulder. Now I immediately come up head to head. Now from here, I have his two elbows on one side of my body. So this creates some really easy back exposure. Okay, again, we can go and take the back just like we saw. But what you'll often find is that I get to this position and my training partner, although he can't get the elbow across my center line, he can start to force his body into me and start to square me up. Okay, and where I still have the pinch headlock, okay, but I can't quite get to his back. And every time I go to strip out, he just squares me up again. Okay, I go to strip out and he just squares me up. So I'm kind of stuck in this position where he's head over head and I have his elbow across my center line, but I can't quite get to his back. So once we're here, let's go back to the slide please. Once we're here, a good option for us, as I have this locked up, is that I can go and I can start locking up almost like a katagatame here. Not with the intention of finishing him, but with the intention of just locking him in nice and tight. And you guys can do this either with a figure four or just palm to palm. So I'm no longer looking to keep this low elbow position here. Instead, I'm looking to lock up, okay, more like a katagatame here. Okay? Now, I pull everything in tight so his elbow doesn't come free and cross my center line. And I look to shift my hips out in the opposite direction until I can get this butterfly hook in. Now, once I get the butterfly hook in, you know what's coming next. We hit a hook sweep off to our left, okay, where he has no base. So from here, I just take everything over, we hook sweep him, and now we're in good position on top. And if we can start exploiting, okay, our chokes, okay, with katagatame, okay, from top. Okay, but we end up at least in top half guard, okay, in good position. So again, we come out with our training partner, and we're able to get his hands down to the floor with the knee pull. We come in, we lock up our pinch headlock, okay, with everything in good position. We start to shift our hips out in this direction. Okay, we're doing everything perfect, and we hit our slide by. I clear his elbow, but he knows what's coming next, so I'm gonna take his back. So he starts squaring himself up to me. And I try to adjust my position, but he just keeps following me. And a lot of times this will happen. He'll post the left leg out wide. Left leg, good. So now it's hard for me to shrimp out in that direction. Okay, this makes it even easier. So it's a perfect cue for us to go. His head is over my head. We just pummel this butterfly hook in. Now we come in and we lock more so like a katagatame rather than a pinch headlock. Okay, his elbow's already across my center line, so he has no base out in this direction. And it's a really easy thing for me to start sweeping him over and begin sweeping him, okay, with the hook sweep. Now from here, we're in top half guard. If we can, we keep the katagatame and we go ahead and finish it. If not, for whatever reason we lose it, we're just in top half guard, okay? And from here we can start looking to split his legs and pass. And he goes to stand up and successfully break his posture, get his hands down to the floor. We lock up. Okay, pinch headlock. And from here, I go, I shrimp out, and I do everything the same as before, where I look to come out and get my slide by. I clear everything on by, and we get to this position. And once I clear his elbow, he knows I'm gonna take his back, so he starts to square up with me, okay? Oftentimes, he'll even post that leg up, okay? And he'll start driving into me, and it's very difficult for me to get to his back from here. No problem, we just lock up, everything nice and tight. We shrimp our hips out in the opposite direction, and we pommel a butterfly hook in. Now from here, just pull everything forward, and I use that butterfly hook to sweep them, and we get top position. Okay, and then from here, if we can, we come out, and we start looking, okay, to get our katagatame or our guard passes, okay, from top after. All right, let's give it a shot.